So on the basis of pseudo force, let us do some questions. So I am giving you the questions based on pseudo force. You can do without pseudo force also. You can do with the help of pseudo force as well. So let us take some problems, some easy questions I am taking now. Consider a wedge of mass m and a block of mass small m and angle theta. Let all the, at each context there is no friction, all the surfaces are smooth. You have to find the acceleration of block and wedge. So the question is, you have to find acceleration of block and wedge, right? Suppose at some time at t0 the motion starts. So obviously the block will slide on the wedge, and so the wedge will move right, and the motion of block, what do you think the motion of block? It will go down. It will go down the plane, down the inclined plane. But the wedge will also move right. Yes or no? If you are a ground observer, then what you will see? If this is at rest, suppose, then block is simply going down the inclined plane. Yes or no? But if it is in motion, then what will be the motion of the block? ये तो down the plane भी जाएगा और right में भी जाएगा, नहीं? So ये ऐसे भी जाएगा और ऐसे भी जाएगा. Something like that, curve. It is not straight. Am I right? Is the motion of the block will be straight from the ground frame? What do you think? क्या लगता है आपको? It is curved, yes? Because it would have two different acceleration at the same time. One, its acceleration with respect to the wedge is the downward straight line. But at the same time, it is on a frame, it is on the wedge which is accelerating rightward. So that its net acceleration will be, the net acceleration of the block will be what? Net acceleration of block will be what? I can say acceleration of block with respect to wedge plus acceleration of wedge. Everybody knows this thing very well by simple relative motion, that acceleration of A with respect to B is acceleration of A minus acceleration of B. Yes or no? Or I can say acceleration of B, acceleration of A will be acceleration of A with respect to B plus acceleration of B. Yes or no? Acceleration of A will be, I can say acceleration of A with respect to B plus acceleration of B. The same thing here, acceleration of B will be acceleration of B with respect to wedge plus acceleration of wedge, because it is on the wedge and wedge is accelerating. Now let us do. So this problem is not easy. The motion of block is not easy if I see from the ground frame. But if I solve this problem from the wedge frame, then the motion of block will be a straight line. Yes or no? If the observer is standing here, yes or no? Then the motion of block will be a straight line, and then he can solve in a very simple manner. Only thing, this observer, for him, he has to consider pseudo force. But for as the motion of wedge is concerned, definitely we can solve from ground frame. Yes or no? Because for the wedge there is no pseudo force needed. So let us draw the free body diagram for the wedge first. So from inertial frame of reference for wedge. So what are the forces acting on the wedge? Let us draw the FBD. One is its weight empty. Am I right? Some reaction force here. Let I am saying R by the ground. Here the normal reaction by the block. Am I right? And this angle is theta. That's all. Nothing else. Anything else do you think? Only the contact force here. Since there is no friction. Now, if we see its motion in horizontal direction, then obviously mg and r there is no use. We will take the component of n in horizontal. So this component will be what? N sin theta. This is theta, so this will be theta, and this is 90 minus theta, so it will be n sin theta. So I can write for motion of wedge in horizontal, that is, I can say n sin theta is equal to m. Am I right? I can say wave wedge. That's good. Now, second thing, let us see the motion of block and I will say the motion of block with non-inertial frame of reference. I mean to say the wedge frame. That is for block. Draw the FBD. So its FBD will be, it will have mg downside normal, right? And then since the wedge is going right side with AW, you have to take the pseudo force as well. So that pseudo force will be here mass into AW. That's right. So we have to take the pseudo force MAW, right side, left side. That's fine. It's clear to you. Now let us see. Now this block is going simply down. Yes or no? Because we have considered pseudo force. Now we are considering its motion with respect to wedge frame. So for this observation, the block will go simply down the inclined plane. Now let us see what are the forces acting on the block. Mg, this component will be mg sin theta, am I right? MAW component will be what? MAW cos theta. So I can say down the plane the motion will be what? Mg sin theta plus MAW cos theta is equal to M acceleration of block. But let me write, this is acceleration of block, not with respect to ground, it is with respect to wedge. Yes or no? So I am writing with respect to wedge. So this is equation number 2. Remember, what are the unknowns you have? You have the unknown acceleration of block with respect to wedge, acceleration of